It's time for Measure Twice.
Welcome to Measure Twice. I'm Rob Perugini, along with Chris Kramer from C. Kramer Interiors and Joel Graber from Graber Custom Remodeling. This is the show that helps you envision your home's potential. And you're listening to us on Michiana's News Talk 95.3 MNC. And we're brought to you in part by Leatherman Supply. Everything, windows, doors, cabinets, and countertops, with the showroom now open in Granger next to C. Kramer Interiors and Hoosier Hardwood Floors. Michiana's trusted and valued experts on hardwood floors. You could visit them at HoosierHardwoodFloors.com. It is, I would consider it blustery today.
Supposed to be.
Slightly.
Yeah. And that just means windy, right? That's just the Winnie the Pooh way of saying windy. Is that
Winnie the Pooh and the blustery day.
Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
Yep.
Do you remember that? Did you?
I do.
I do. I never cared.
Not a Winnie the Pooh guy? A little too wimpy
No.
for you? A little too soft?
Nah, yeah, I beat the kids up in the schoolyard that liked Winnie the Pooh.
So I'm going to challenge you because he reaches into beehives without fear
Yep.
and gets honey.
Yep.
So he's not.
He's just not that bright.
And Piglet was the one that was a little soft. Piglet.
I liked Piglet.
Oh, it's adorable. You can't dislike Piglet, but
Yeah,
I
you
didn't have a high respect.
There are a few characters in the Winnie the Pooh I didn't care for, but
Oh, really?
I want to elaborate.
I like Eeyore.
I always liked Eeyore because I feel like Eeyore.
Eeyore's a realist.
Eeyore is Chris's spirit animal.
Right. I'm not negative. I'm just realistic.
That's awesome.
Didn't know we would get there.
I didn't know either. All this from Wendy. But
Who?
Wendy's how the people in the middle of Indiana say Wendy.
Oh, I thought you were. Never mind. I'm thinking that's another one.
Wendy's?
Peter Pan. I thought you were talking about Peter Pan for a minute.
Oh, yeah, and Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, has nothing to do with being blustery.
No, this is true.
Just super duper creepy.
Well,
Yep.
what?
Peter Pan,
Oh,
extra
I
creepy.
can't stand that.
Extra creepy.
Yep.
And the Lost Boys, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not
I'm not a big Peter Pan fan, so anyway.
turns out Hook was just trying to find a home for him. All these little freeloaders. Get to work. Find my hand. I'm going to move on.
I wouldn't quickly.
Yeah, no, let's not elaborate on that. Where were we? Blustery, yes. Okay. Joel, you had mentioned something off air, obviously, about gutters. And I've been stuck on gutters, like researching them, looking at them, because they're pricey to maintain.
They are?
Yeah,
Gutters
gutters,
are pricey to maintain?
aren't they? Didn't you find out they can be a
If you hire
little salty?
somebody to clean it, it is crazy.
Yeah.
That's why you put protection over the gutter so you don't have to do that.
Well, I was looking at that, and I generally
That's pricey.
And, well, it's pricey, but I don't know how pricey. Well, I saw some that were pretty pricey, very pricey. But to get somebody to come and clean your gutters, it's gonna cost you.
Oh yeah.
A lot. But I know why, because it's somewhat dangerous. I mean, Joel doesn't think anything's dangerous. So like that's one of the problems. I look over here and he was like, no reaction. It's dangerous to clean your gutters if you're not a professional.
If it's a ranch, it's easy.
Yeah.
Well, if you live in a geothermal place and it's the ground, it's super easy. Yeah, I guess a ranch is easy, but you're still on the ladder. The number one, the most dangerous thing in your house is a ladder.
Right.
And there are homeowners getting on ladders and cleaning their gutters. And I'm not saying you should or shouldn't do it, I guess. I'm just saying that
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. You should have some sort of mechanism in place so that you can fall off the ladder. I mean,
Wear a helmet.
Wear a helmet.
That's not going to...
I'm not sure a
gonna
helmet's
break.
going to help you.
Yeah, I was going to say, that you could break a lot of other things.
Well, people
die.
I won't go. Yes, that's my point. It's the
From
thing
hitting
that
their
kills
head,
you.
usually.
Yeah. Or
That's why I wear a helmet.
or compound
Do
fracture.
you wear a helmet?
No. Compound fractures can kill you too. Did you know that? I hate to go into detail, but what happens at
Breaks an
least
artery or
half the
something?
time is somebody's leg goes through the ladder.
Oh,
Yeah.
you ever see those videos on where people are falling off and bad day and they're? I don't think those are funny.
I don't think so either.
I don't like watching those.
I
at all.
get
I've-
hyperventilate a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
it gets
it's
me
like,
the,
oh my God, these people they're showing this and these people could
Yeah.
be broken. One guy literally fell through and his leg was in between the rungs of the ladder.
That's what I'm
and
talking about.
Yeah,
hanging.
that's disgusting.
And I think, oh my God, I bet he broke his leg.
Yeah, and that can kill you. You can end your life there. But so I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying, like, man, that is the thing.
Yeah, it is dangerous.
That's why there's professionals that do it, and that's why there are highly successful companies with protection for those. That also are
so you don't have to.
so you don't have to. But my question is, in our experience, do they work? The protective covers of the gutters.
Yes.
Generally.
Generally it's a resounding yes. Are they perfect? Nothing's perfect.
No, but typically, when if you have a gutter company do it, they'll if for some reason it gets plugged or stuff gets in it, they'll come and clean it for free then.
Right, because it's supposed to work.
Right.
And what I was reading is you might not be eliminating cleaning gutters for the history of your house, but you're relegating it to like 3 to 5 years. Like long period of time before anything worthwhile builds up in there. You made a face,
I have them on my house, on my gutters.
and there's no.
No. It
It's like
depends on the system that you buy, that you put in.
Yeah, and like anything else, there's a bunch of choices, and we're not going to endorse.
Right. That's why I didn't want to bring it up, really. But
we're not going to endorse any of them. But you do have to do some research. It's pretty easy to find out.
Some of them are worthless
yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
completely.
Yeah, a simple screen where the holes are the size of a dime, are not going to do much.
Yeah.
Big leaves won't be in there, but everything.
Yeah, to your point, I would say if anybody's contemplating a leaf system, do research, because there are some that are definitely better than others.
Yeah, and I think it won't take you long
No.
to find
No.
the reputable ones.
But I will tell you this, best money I've ever spent.
Really,
That hurts a little.
that does hurt a little.
Because I don't have to, mine do not, nothing gets through them.
Now his kids aren't getting mad at him for climbing on a
Yeah,
ladder.
Because
yeah, they do.
FYI, he would be on the ladder.
Oh, yeah,
2
this guy
stories
would
up.
be-
Oh, I already have. I just
He
did it
was
a couple weeks
yesterday.
ago. Yeah.
Really,
Yeah, I'm painting.
man.
Painting the, yeah.
It gives, man.
I really like the things you guys have on your ladder. I don't know what it's called.
Standouts.
The standouts, because I used your ladders.
Free of charge.
Yes, just added to the bill. Anyway, but no, that makes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's-
Oh my gosh!
Describe what he means, Joel.
So a
with the
standout
standouts.
is basically like an elongated U. So it attaches to your ladder. It's aluminum, has rubber ends on it, so that it can lean up against the house, and it holds the ladder out. I don't know, 16 inches maybe
from the house.
from the house itself.
So you have more
It's more stable.
more room, and it is more
Yeah, it is
stable.
more
Yeah,
stable.
it's like
Far more stable.
It's got feet. It looks like it has like
Against the
feet
wall, yeah.
against the wall, so you don't have the whoa.
And it's nice because you can adjust it when you get to the corner of a house, and if it's too far to the right of the corner, you can slide it over, and it's like, man, this is slick.
a lot of professional stuff. They have everything. They have every tool.
No,
Well, you have to.
we want every tool.
Yeah, not. Yeah, and the ladder jacks or the what are
For
they called?
planks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're also pretty ingenious.
yeah, those are nice.
Walking up there. But when we'll get to all that, because that's kind of what we're talking about today, is like where professionals really come in. You think cleaning gutters is like the American dream. Like if you're cleaning a gutter, you own your house. And I'm saying, look, that's another case where you need to hire a professional. It's expensive, or get the covers. Over time, those covers will pay for themselves.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
2 years probably.
Yeah.
Based off of what it costs to have your gutters cleaned.
And what's nice is there are companies out there, because I've used them myself, that will come out and not just clean out your gutters, but they do a whole exterior wash, your windows, your gutters, and siding, whatever it needs. They will do a whole exterior clean, and it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
But they do it all as one package.
Right.
And I didn't think it was too terribly expensive. But
when you package it, it's less of a blow,
right?
Than when you just But in that package, Chris, we know the most expensive thing in the package was
the gutters.
It was like that drove the bus on that. But when we come back, there's some other things you wouldn't think of, and Chris mentioned one of them just now without even knowing it. That you probably need a professional to do. When we come back, this is Measure Twice. Welcome back to Measure Twice. I'm Rob Perugini, along with Joel Graber from Graber Customer Modeling and Chris Kramer from C. Kramer Interiors. This is the show that helps you envision your home's potential. And you're listening to us on Michiana's News Talk 95.3 MNC. We're brought to you in part by Leatherman Supply, everything windows, doors, cabinets, and countertops, with the showroom now open in Granger next to C. Kramer Interiors. And Hoosier Hardwood Floors, Michiana's trusted and valued experts on hardwood floors. You can visit them at HoosierHardwoodFloors.com. We were talking about gutters and how if you're up on that ladder, man, it's probably expert, you're probably a professional, so you need to call, because it's kind of a big deal, and it's pricey to call them. So that led us to the the protection for your gutters. And we don't endorse any one company. You got to do your research on who's right. And they're so clever with their names, it's hard to describe it because they all name themselves exactly what they do.
Yeah.
But check that out, because that's kind of a big deal. But gutters generally, you were saying off air, the gutter part, putting a gutter up is not necessarily that expensive.
No, but it does run. It's funny how like that can vary pretty significantly between companies. Now, it's still less than what you would expect.
Yeah,
right.
Oftentimes.
Yeah.
Why do you think there's that fluctuation in price? Is it because of the way the companies operate, or the quality of gutters?
I think that's what it is.
Because I know you can, just like everything else, you could probably spend as much as you want.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you go with a wider gutter, like a 4 or 5 inch gutter with a bigger downspout. It's going to be more expensive because you're using more aluminum. It's a different setup,
right?
So you're going to pay more for that. Certain colors, because for whatever reason, if you're going with a certain colors cost more in aluminum. So
should you get different colored gutters?
You either tie them into the trim of the house or the roof color.
So if your roof is a metal blue roof, you should have blue gutters.
You shouldn't have a blue metal roof.
Some houses are adorable with the blue.
A white house with a blue roof is pretty.
Yeah. So
then you would go with a blue or a white
gutter. Yeah. Boy, he's kind of got his dander up a minute there.
He's like,
you should not have a blue roof.
And
I'm not a fan.
Tell that to Denmark.
Yeah. Well, that's all you need to know.
He was going to sing Blue Roof.
Blue Roof.
But we also found out that if you go with like a half round gutter,
forget it.
Is that expensive?
Oh man.
Oh, it's a specialty. They don't have the tool. It's a special tool.
Yeah.
Tooling.
Yeah.
And a half round just means they're round. They're not gutter shaped. I don't know what.
It's like the old school, like you would see them on old houses.
Yeah.
You go with a half round gutter.
It looks like a half of a pipe.
It's a specialty thing. You get charged for it being a specialty thing.
Yeah. To the point of that's ridiculous.
It's prohibitive, right?
Yeah.
Prohibitive.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
You could do copper less.
Really?
I think so.
Unless it's a copper half round.
That's true. I learned about gutters because I just replaced some, but yeah, K-style is the number one.
Yeah, that's like the
that's
thing,
all it
right?
is.
Like, look around. You see, when you think gutter shape, it's K-style. Yeah,
Well, I guess it's a good thing because how often do you pay attention to gutters?
only when they're jacked up.
Right.
Only when there's a tree
Do you
growing.
drive through a neighborhood and go, "Oh my gosh, I love their gutters"?
No.
You know, like a cool half-round copper.
Would be cool.
I
Yeah,
would-
you would
you would
notice
see
that. You would notice that. But you're paying for
But you're
it.
paying for it, right? Right. And wouldn't copper be super heavy?
No.
It's so thin.
Yeah.
No
So it's not that.
I found companies online that I could buy the
pieces.
pieces, but they're not a continuous. So if you have a 45-foot run, you have to buy like 8-foot sections, and
That's leak. You're
that's
asking for leaks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like that just doesn't make sense.
Well, if it's copper, you can
Weld it, solder it,
solder it.
but you're back at a higher
It's still
labor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you imagine a 45-foot run of round? You're saying that gutter companies have machines. Do they make the gutter there? Is that what they're doing?
Some can. The problem is it's such a specialty thing that is very few.
Whereas K style,
Everybody has. Anybody that does gutters has the machines that will bend that.
generally they're making it there, I guess is my question.
Yeah,
generally.
because the gutter companies it seamless gutters.
Mm-hmm.
So they're making a gutter the run of whatever it is.
Right. And most conventional houses aren't more than 120 feet. I mean, 120 that'd be a long house.
Yeah. I mean, like
Yeah, it's not a
60 feet at the most. I mean, that'd be a huge
run.
That'd be a really long house itself.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, that's what was my question. It's like, because if you go to the box stores, you can see gutter. Like, there's gutter there.
Yeah, but it's all like your 8 or 10 foot
Yeah.
pieces, and it's just
Yeah.
not.
It's just not to me. That,
Unless you have all just 8 and 10 foot runs,
Yeah.
in which case
Some
you'd be
houses
fine,
have 8
but-
and 10 foot runs, though, here and there.
here and there, but not
Yeah.
not a standard. No. Mm.
I need a gutter for my turret.
But and the reason we have gutters is to protect our foundations. So they're
in your yard.
in your yard. So it's important to have them.
Anything that's under it.
Yeah, that water concentrated in one place. I mean, the Grand Canyon, wind and water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could see it. You can see even if there's asphalt or cement.
It'll eat it up.
Yeah, and grass. You won't have. You'll know exactly where that drip line is.
You'll see an indentation.
Yeah,
But to me, it's really important to keep your foundation dry.
Oh, yeah.
Because that will
It's huge.
lead into other issues.
it's depositing water right at your foundation.
Right.
and that's
That will eventually work its way inside.
yeah. Eventually, gutters are very important, and keeping them clean are important because, like we said, you don't want to be the house with the oak tree growing out of your gutter.
No.
And I'm not.
No.
That is not.
With my son's house that he had just bought and that we're working on, like he had 2 gutters that like they were just filled with like at this point what was really nice soil.
It was really
Like it was
Gonna have
really
tomatoes
nice
this year? Yeah,
decomposed.
I'm growing them up on the roof.
Hey, it's green.
Yeah.
It's a green roof.
Green
It
roof.
was really
Green gutters
nice.
there.
Green gutters.
Really nice soil.
It was.
And you're like, where are we going to
unreal.
put this soil?
Unreal.
So good.
But it does over the time. The leaves break down and decompose. Yeah, so
It's
you've
really-
got some nice fertile soil.
It's healthy.
Yeah.
Healthy for, but you know everybody knows there's a house that I pass by very frequently that has a tree growing out of their gutter, and it's in a nice neighborhood.
And how do you not know that you have a tree growing in your gutter?
Well, when the gutter falls off the house because it's too
pulling-
heavy.
Yeah.
So many things like what that is causing damage, not just to the foundation because water's running off, but it has to be harming the roof.
Oh yeah. Your soffit,
The gutter
fascia.
itself.
the gutter itself. More than likely in the winter, it's backing up.
And that's getting
Well,
ice in
even
there.
even if it's raining, it's
Yeah.
backing up because there's nowhere for the water to run.
And then does that
And water's going to find the path of least resistance, and
Yep.
eventually it's going to find its way in.
Just like
eventually.
air.
Just like what?
Air and water.
Air and water,
Take the
right.
path of least resistance.
And does the roof generally rot from the soffit back, like from that area back? Is that generally where you see like problems?
A lot of times you see it on the tails of your rafters. So yeah, on the ends. But that just depends on the shape of your roof. I mean, if there's anywhere there's a protrusion too.
Right.
So like your vent pipes, any kind of ventilation, that can be a place. So those places you have to make sure are in good condition.
But your gutter is your entry point. If that's going wrong,
That's
right,
that can very much be a problem.
very common.
Yeah.
If you're not paying, it's really something that you can walk by and never look up. Never see it. But if you
you can go blind to it.
If you get you get used to it. If you get if that happens and it starts rotting there, is that new roof time, or can you repair that?
Oh, I guess it depends on how long you let it go. You can repair that.
Right. Because it can be, it's important.
Oh, yeah.
You can get all kinds of bad things in your house, like mold and stuff like that from bees,
ants.
Yeah, the bees. Anybody's had bees in their house, they're a problem, and they don't go away. They're tenacious.
Yeah.
And I had them under my addition in my house. It was just, my dog would go over and look, and like, what is she looking at the floor? She could hear them. Oh my goodness. But anyway, bees, definitely hire a professional, get them out of there.
Yeah.
But there's some other things about the outside of your house we'll talk about when we come back. This is Measure Twice. Welcome back to Measure Twice. I'm Rob Perugini, along with Chris Kramer from C. Kramer Interiors and Joel Graber from Graber Customer Modeling. This is the show that helps you envision your home's potential, and you're listening to us on Michiana's News Talk 95.3 MNC. We're brought to you in part by Leatherman Supply. Everything windows, doors, cabinets, and countertops, with the showroom now open in Granger next to C. Kramer Interiors and Hoosier Hardwood Floors, Michiana's trusted and valued experts on hardwood floors. You can visit them at HoosierHardwoodFloors.com. We were talking about gutters, but really we were talking about the exterior house. And so the moral of the story is check your gutters. Just make sure they're clean. Make sure you have them.
That was my next. I was almost said the same thing. Make sure you have them.
Make sure they're there, first of all. And then if they are, K-style will be your most economical route.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're really into something fashionable, copper round. If you have tens of thousands.
You can do aluminum half round also with different color options.
You have options.
Yeah.
There's options out there, yeah.
I see. The other thing I was looking at is there's all kinds of exterior stuff that you need to prep for, especially this time of year.
Yep.
I mean, this is when the harshest weather's coming at us. Like it's cold rain, snow.
Well, and apparently, according to the gentleman that my mom watches on YouTube, it's going to be a really cold winter.
Yes, she was mentioning.
I'm hearing that from multiple sources, not just the guy your mom listens to.
It's just a confirmation for you.
Yes. So
she'll be very happy to hear that she has corroboration on that.
the worms are telling. No, I'm just kidding. The woolly worms are telling me.
They tasted a little bitter this morning, and usually that means they're preparing. That's like, there are tons of worms.
They're just carrying their suitcases.
Yeah,
they're heading south. They're heading south. Oh my God.
Except for the smokers, they're sticking around.
Yeah.
The worms that smoke, they don't get around very much. But yeah, there are people that are like looking at bird stuff and saying, "Oh man, it's definitely going to be cold because it's already cold." And I don't know.
No,
but
you can't go by that.
I don't know. I mean, in 1810, you could.
Fall's fall.
Fall's fall, and it's there's no way around it. I mean, it's coming. So, what are some of the general things you do? What do you do around your house, Chris, to prepare for this time of year? Because you have one of everything in your house.
Lots of
trees.
Lots of trees.
You've got low-laying areas. You got high ground. You got animals. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have like bobcats and like
Coyote.
Wiley.
Yeah.
Got to order from Acme to get rid of that guy. No, but what are some of the things you start to think about this time of year?
Windows, storms on my windows, and prepping for just. My house is different than most people's. So if you have a new house, you don't have to do as much as what I have to do.
Storm windows, I don't think
they're not a thing anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be growing up. We would, you're putting storm windows up.
With the new windows, if you have a new house, they're all like, "What's a storm window?"
Yeah,
because you don't need them.
I wouldn't even know how to put a storm window on my house.
Well, it's just depends on what you have. Like Chris's are really nice.
I'm getting nicer ones.
Oh, are you?
Eventually,
you're getting different
slowly.
ones?
Yeah,
because you did have some cool. We talked about that on the show before. But windows. But then shouldn't you clean the windows before you put that seems like a hassle.
It is a hassle, but like I said, my house is different than most people's. But I take my storm windows completely off, wash the windows, paint the windows that need it, and then put the storm windows back up, and then caulk.
Is it better to paint this time of year than in like spring or fall or spring or?
No, as long as it's over 55 degrees.
Because I feel like it would dry really well this time of year.
Just depends on the humidity. Now it does. Now it dries really quick.
Yeah,
I had to paint the south side of my house, which I wasn't anticipating.
And it's way better than when it's 95 degrees outside.
Yeah, for you personally.
Because it's not any fun just doing that.
No. And it takes longer to dry. And
But this is what we're saying is like this is the time of year that you inspect your windows at the very least.
Do some basic maintenance.
Because this is the time where they're working the hardest. Going into winter, they're kind of...
Everything works harder in the winter.
Yeah, even the wind's picking up. Like today, it was blustery. So the wind, your windows are taking that wind.
Yep.
And the sun and the snow and all that. If you have a problem, now's the time. Because if you wait for the season, guess what? Every window expert is being called out. And now you're waiting. You're on a wait list. Or if you lead that, like your furnace, like I think this is a good time of year to turn your furnace on now.
Oh yeah,
test it.
Yeah,
have it serviced.
Because what happens when it gets cold and everybody turns their furnace on, 30% of them realize they don't work.
Yeah.
Now you're in queue. Now it's like you're waiting for something. It's like just stay ahead of it a little bit. I think that the furnace is something I think people overlook the maintenance of their furnace a little bit.
Oh, yeah, everybody just assumes it's going to work.
Yeah, and it's like more than just changing the filter. The filter is like minor. Like I mean, it's important to do, but it's not.
Well, especially with these new high efficiency furnaces.
Yeah, they're not. I guess I wouldn't use the word temperamental. I mean, they're not really temperamental, but if you let cobwebs accumulate in there, and that's unnecessary, just have the guy come out.
Yep.
And turn it on now.
Well, just have the peace of mind that you're in good shape for the winter.
Yeah, and I think the furnace trumps the air conditioner. Like an air conditioner is awesome, and but you can still open a window and turn a fan on. Your furnace, I don't know. What do you do? Like you can't light the couch on fire. Like
when you turn on your fireplace, all the heat goes up.
It really does. So that's the other secret is if you have a fireplace, now's the time to look at your flue.
You have to clean that.
Yeah,
that's what I have to do.
Yeah, do you clean it every year?
Yeah, typically.
I would think, right? Do you clean it at the end of the year and then again at the beginning of the year?
I just at this time of the year,
right,
is when I clean it.
And because you use your fireplace quite a bit, right?
We have a wood burning stove, and my wife loves it, so yeah, we use it. I mean, it's supplemental,
right?
But yeah, a wood heat's just it's
warmer.
Like it,
it's warmer. It's drier. I mean, I think it's a little drier.
It just makes you feel so good.
Yeah. If you have a wood burning stove too, you could put a little pot of water on it.
Yep.
It's my grandmom used to do.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And it was just...
my grandparents put water on the registers.
Yeah, it was water actually
to add humidity.
Yeah. Exactly. The registers always had. What was it? It was that was a metal pan.
Yeah, it was almost like a bread.
Yeah, exactly.
Pan that.
Well, you'd have to have something narrow.
Yep, and filled with water and setting on the register.
And it would just kind of steam, like
Puts moisture in the house.
real
That's
gently.
very primitive humidifiers.
Very primitive, but they worked.
Yeah.
They really did work. But these things are in your house now, and we're just, we're trying to be of service and remind you, like, go check out your windows, right? Like before they tell you that they're not working, you can find. I don't know how to check a window though. Actually, I'm saying to do it, and what should they look at? What should they do?
Make sure everything locks appropriately and seals when it's locked.
There might be some weather stripping that needs to be replaced.
I would think that if there's some dirt buildup from the summer, like on the
that never happens. Yeah. And the windowsills.
I hate that.
Yeah,
I do.
Cleaning that
Cleaning
stuff.
it, yeah.
But that is important to do because it can affect the seal.
New windows, do they give up? How can you tell if a new window is going bad? Like going up and down? Will it shutter? Or I know if it doesn't close, obviously. But are there signs that you could look for? They're like, oh, maybe this window's starting to break or wearing out.
I mean, if you have a new window, it shouldn't be doing anything like that.
No,
Not for a while.
not for a while. But there's some.
Seal breaks, the fog in the glass.
If you see frosting on the inside of your glass, is that that's a window problem? But I mean, it's not a problem with the mechanism of the window.
No.
It's the problem with your sash.
The sash, and you can replace sashes pretty easy.
Yeah.
Typically, yeah.
Is that you just get you have to line up the manufacturer.
It's the manufacturer that you have to go to.
If you don't have a sticker on your window, how on earth do you know?
Screwed.
Are you screwed?
Pretty much. It'd be really difficult unless you keep really good files and save everything.
So if your windows are 100 years old, so there's no
more.
more
Yeah.
than 100. More.
His manufacturer is the guy that builds or repairs old windows.
His name was Jebediah, and he lived 130 years ago.
Some of mine are approaching 200.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Second floor.
That's approaching.
Those are
It's
original.
about their bicentennial.
It's like the age of the country almost.
Mm-hmm.
But Windows, I think that's kind of that's something that you look through. You don't see them.
Oftentimes, until something's wrong.
Yeah, and then it's like then you can't look past it. It's kind of interesting that way. But this is the time of year to do it. This is nature reminds you. And when we come back, we left out one very important place to inspect. So stay tuned. Measure Twice. Welcome back to Measure Twice. I'm Rob Perugini, along with Joel Graber from Graber Customer Modeling and Chris Kramer from C. Kramer Interiors. This is the show that helps you envision your home's potential, even if it's childish. And you're listening to us on Michiana's News Talk 95.3 MNC. We are brought to you by Leatherman Supply, everything windows, doors, cabinets, and countertops. And their showroom is open in Granger, right next to C. Kramer Interiors and Hoosier Hardwood Floors, Michiana's trusted and valued experts on hardwood floors. You can visit them at HoosierHardwoodFloors.com. Kind of talking about the weather's changing. What do? You got to prepare, right? And I did promise one big thing.
We're all waiting.
Yep.
And it's not something that you would necessarily ever notice, maybe, if somebody didn't point it out. And it's the weather stripping around your garage door that wears out and goes away. It goes away.
Yep.
And then nobody notices it. And you're like...
You want to bet? Jessica Graber will. Because that's on my list.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing. And I had no idea that it's like the butterfly effect. Because you get a draft in your garage, and some people's garage door to the interior isn't as insulated.
Yeah.
And
certain
it can create a vacuum. It can create a what do they call it? A draw, like a heat draw or whatever. And you could have a drafty house, and all your windows are okay, and it's still a little drafty, and it's because that garage door is rattling in the wind. And I guess it's worse based on which way your garage door faces, I suppose.
Oh, I'm sure. With the way that catches the wind.
But I would never look at that. Like I wouldn't think of it.
See, and I like an insulated garage door too.
I think that, if you can afford one, that changes the whole complexion of your garage. I mean, it gets quieter too.
Oh yeah,
way quieter. But
my garage is detached, so I don't care.
And Chris is a little detached, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this is true. Detached from reality.
But if you have a, I'm talking about garages that are attached to the house,
which is most of them.
And it's a thing that now that I know, and I look at it and I have it, I checked it because I'm like, I got to go check that.
But it's not just your garage door with weather stripping, all your doors.
All the doors.
Because even if it's a new door, over time that weather stripping wears off or falls off or breaks or
If you have a dog?
Yeah, my dog, when he wants to get in.
Oh.
You choose your weather stripping?
He'll
gnaw at it?
Yeah.
Scratch at it?
He'll scratch to be like, let me in.
Yeah. And then it becomes... And then I found, like, the weather stripping on the garage isn't, like, so formidable. It's not, like, super insulation, but it kind of just creates a seal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's for.
Yeah.
And so if you hear your garage door, like, bring, bring, just rattle a little in the wind, you should check that because that could be a sign. Not always, but it could be a sign that your weather stripping is warped, which is really what happens. So it looks good. I mean, from far away... It looks okay, but when you walk up, it'll look like a strip of bacon.
Yeah,
and that's a sign that you need a new weather strip. And I'm like, oh my goodness, it can cause the heat draw. But then like you said, you went right there. I'm like, well, all your doors have that, and I didn't realize necessarily that it could wear out. Like it could still look okay, but it's worn out.
Yeah, it doesn't seal.
It gets flattened.
Yep.
Yeah. Not hard to. This is not something you need to hire a professional.
Oh no, you can do that.
to do. Like you can actually do this.
Go to the box store, buy it. It's self-adhesive and some of it, and you could just
or you pull the other one out because it has like a little fin on it, and you just slide it into the groove that's there.
Yep.
Yeah, on the doors there's a lot, and you can, real simple fix.
And and I tell you what, it makes a huge difference because my doors didn't have weather stripping
at all.
Wow!
So you could stand there and feel the cold air coming from around the door.
The mailman just slipped letters underneath your door.
So I went and bought weather stripping last year, and it created a really tight seal with the door, and nothing comes through it. So it's fantastic.
It's kind of a game changer. If you don't have this problem, you don't know it. But if you do, now's the time to do it because if you have to use an adhesive. And
you want it now, not when it's cold.
Because it stops being effective. Like even cold weather adhesive, kind of
doesn't stick as well.
It's marginal. Yeah, it's not really. So this is really the time of year, where these things are evident and you have time to fix it. Because then what happens? You go to the box store to find your weather stripping, and there's none there. Because you know what I mean. It's like. So really, this weekend, next weekend, maybe first weekend of October that's your window.
Yep.
Look at that stuff. Now your window is not necessarily so much, right? With weather stripping,
not really.
They're generally equipped, right?
Yep.
But your doors and your garage door, and the garage door is just something that caught me by surprise. And can you insulate your garage door?
Yeah.
Joel, can you self-insulate it? Wouldn't it be too heavy?
You can buy they make insulation specifically for garage doors.
And it generally doesn't cause too much weight or overtax.
No, it's very light.
And I think that's also something you could probably do by...
Because really, I mean, the stuff that you get... It will vary slightly in the R value, but you're not getting a ton of R value. What it does is it gives you that extra inch and a half because it's just aluminum.
I mean, there's nothing better at transferring heat and cold than aluminum.
Yeah.
It's really good at
So you're giving yourself that buffer.
Yeah. and then it's something that you could do in a day. And, and I think it would have even if it's a low R value, the fact
it makes
that
a difference.
Yeah, because like you said, that aluminum will transfer.
Yeah, the heat loss. And that.
Yeah, and then you could just, if it's a hot day and you have your garage door faces the sun, just touch it and get back to me.
Yeah,
on it. And then I'm supposed to have like that deflective covering, like paint or whatever. I mean, yeah, it's not hot to the touch on that side, but on the other side, it's hot.
Yeah,
It's
deflective paint.
Yeah, it's like you see it on pool decking. It's like a. I think it's hooey. Honestly,
I was just gonna say,
I didn't pay. It just came with the house, man. I wouldn't have picked it out. I would have had a insulated garage door, which maybe I should insulate it.
Yeah,
I know what you're thinking. I've been talking about a screen door for a year. I'll get to that too.
home ownership never ends.
I know. I should go get this screen door this time of year. But
Screen door or storm door?
I don't know. What's the difference?
a screen door is just a screen. The
I guess
storm
a
door
storm
you
door.
can have
Glass.
Yeah,
glass. You want one that
I want a
like,
storm door.
Goes like the window will retract and
Yeah.
bring a screen down.
Yeah, because I need my dog to bark at the people walking their dogs from my house, not from a window now. That's their favorite thing, is to go look out the window and give people the business.
Yeah.
Or just
Yeah.
walking their dog. But you had mentioned something off air that I think we should get into. You said insulation
Just in general.
in general. How do you inspect insulation?
You look in your attic.
But what are you looking for?
So you look for a couple things, like if most attics are like a blown in cellulose. So how high is it?
Because it
will compact over time.
Oh.
If it's just above the rafter,
That's too late. It's
not near.
Can you just throw more on top of that?
Yeah, you can just.
Do you
put
have to
more.
take it out, or you can just?
You
throw
don't
it?
have to take it out.
It's just,
because over time it does compact and it loses its efficiency.
and it probably dissipates somewhat too. I mean, it's not just becoming dense. Some of it's probably
Everything has
dissipating.
a half life,
Yeah.
Right. And
but I don't. It doesn't just go away.
I thought maybe it blew, got dusty, and then some of it just goes out your
Well, then that
vents.
means you have a draft that you shouldn't have.
That's what we've learned today. Thanks for listening. This has been Measured Twice.
Podcasts by Federated Media.